Yeah, hey, thanks, Omar, and thanks to the team for putting this together, and the speakers. There's some really interesting topics here, and people covering some really interesting stuff. So I'm just going to start my clock now, so I know where my 5 minutes is, and here we go. So yeah, so I'm going to be talking about innovatively balancing construction technologies with nature. So my name's Duncan Firth, and I'm the director of Solarei Architecture, and I'm working on projects in New Zealand, Australia, and Thailand. And I'm in Thailand at the moment. It's 2 a.m. in the morning, so quite late. The architecture practice specializes in environmental sustainable design of houses. The question that I wanted to ask myself for this talk was, how can we utilize and optimize technologies innovatively in the construction industry whilst acknowledging the natural environment in a sustainable way? And is this even possible? So the consequences of the construction industry at the moment are accelerated abrupt climate change, the destruction of natural habitats. And so what I want to do is, I think first of all, it's really important just to acknowledge what the construction industry is doing to our natural environment. So I'm going to go to a case study very quickly in New Zealand, and which kind of goes back to the original question of how can we utilize construction technologies and balance them with nature. So the project that I'm going to quickly look at is the Huia house in Auckland, New Zealand, and the theme is technology and environmental design, and it's currently under construction. So the design objectives of the house were to create a house that was naturally cool in summer and naturally warm in winter. It had to connect humans to nature. It had to connect humans to nature and the environment, and as well as using technology as the main source to do that. So looking at the construction technologies that we used, one big factor was 3D printing. So 3D printed walls allowed us to print complex curving radiuses, which we couldn't economically achieve elsewise. As far as sustainability goes, what that allowed us to do was to face these walls due north, and to capture seasonal low-angled winter sunlight for passive solar gain and natural heating during summer. So it's essentially using natural sunlight, and these natural sunlight will hit these walls, these 3D printed walls, and then during the nighttime, that heat is then released and naturally heats the house. Another area that we looked at was basically we are using thermally broken and insulated concrete floors. So fully insulated thermally broken concrete floor slab allows us to retain natural heat. The north-facing exposed concrete floor will capture radiant sunlight energy, naturally heating the house during winter. Sorry, structurally insulated panels was another key technology device that we use, and structurally insulated panels are the walls and the roof of the house. Just bear with me, I'm just trying to go to the next page. What's going on here? Oh, here we go. There's a frozen there. These insulate the house from all seasonal climate conditions, naturally heating the house during winter and keeping the house cool during summer. So conclusion is technologies are wonderful tools that allow us to solve broader, complex problems more effectively and sometimes innovatively. This has to be done in parallel motion with and consideration for the natural environment, and for us to progress sustainably forward through innovation. So thanks very much, everyone. If you've got any questions, I look forward to the questions later on.